Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4. This is episode 13, and last time we left off, what were we even doing? Oh, we did the mechanism stuff. That's right, we got the mulch taken care of and things like that. So I've been quite busy since then. You guys can see we got a couple of things right here, and these are bacon and donut saplings. I decided to go through and work on getting um, different catalysts from the quantum compressor. So this ultimate singularity is kind of the in-game goal. We talked about just spawning this thing in, but I think we can make this. A lot of these singularities are fairly easy to come by. It's just 10,000 of these items. And I've actually started uh, collecting a few of them. If we look in here, we've got the coal, iron, lapis, redstone, glowstone, gold, we have the copper, we have the tin, bronze, silver, lead, nickel, and iridite. So let's see. The diamond and emerald, we were kind of. I'm low on materials for those. Electrum and Invar is something we're going to have to make. Where was it? We made the iridite. We can make the cobalt, and the manulin wouldn't be too bad if we look in our system here. You can see I've got 18,000 cobalt, but only 9,000 ardite. That was because I created the ardite singularity. Um, we're getting close with diamond, but we're going to need diamond to make platinum, which I believe is one of the ones in here. So I was looking through. No, I was looking through this as far as. Come on. Nope. 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 What the heck was that? I should not have ever heard that. Anyway, I was looking through this different ways to get diamonds, and one of the things that we can do is use the deep mob learning, use the fabricator, and we can get ourselves some diamonds through this pristine shulker. And as a matter of fact, where did I put that guy? I moved it. We were trying to clean up the base, and I ended up moving. That's right. I ended up moving it over here. So let's take a jump into here. This is where I have kind of my power factory and the deep mob learning stuff set up. Hello? Yep. Game's a little bit laggy today, so we are doing the diamonds. I ran the shulker data module. I've got some polymer clay. It's taking all of these different things out. We're getting the extraterrestrial matter. The shulker matter is getting sent up into this guy. It's creating diamonds. The diamonds are getting sent out of here. And we're just going to let this run to surplus our diamond. Let's see. The other thing that we would need would be the emerald singularity. So this right here, the emerald ore we can get from the pristine twilight darkwood matter. We can get the emerald ore, and then we can smelt that down for a 1-to-1 in a smelter, or we can. Is it the enrichment chamber? The enrichment chamber will turn it into 2 emeralds, so we can supplement our emerald supply that way. There's all kinds of different things in here. I know we're going through kind of a rabbit hole, but like Invar is made with. As a matter of fact, we can just look at this Invar blend. It's iron and nickel, so we've got that. I think it's steel. That is the tricky one because we need a bunch of coal. And I barely had enough coal to do the coal singularity. So this is just things that I'm doing in the background, and our goal is to get to that ultimate singularity. Hello. Before the end of the game. So another thing that I did, because you guys might have missed it, but in here we're going to need a uranium singularity, is I've changed up my laser drill in the Twilight Forest, and it is more focusing on uranium than anything else. I ran this the computer overnight, got myself about 600 uranium ore. Let's see. The uranium ingot right here, the uranium ore. It's mined with the lime green laser. This thing here, I think we can run it through an enrichment chamber, get 2 of the uranium dust, and then these uranium dust, we can put it in the energized smelter to get uranium. And as you saw there, we can also, that's not what I did. We can also get it through the resource hogs. So anyway, let's go into the advancements. We're on this page here. So this ultimate singularity is the thing that we're working towards. I did make the donut and the bacon singularity. I just sat AFK. It took kind of all day with a few trees growing and some of that blue mulch we made last time. No big deal. I'm probably going to dump myself a bunch of cookie singularities from creative into my inventory and take care of this one, just because I don't have time to set up a big thing just for one little advancement. The other thing that we did was we fixed this right here. We had to do it through a command, which is why I left the cheats on when I started this world. It's the reason I did that. Black hole unit is still going. We should actually have this complete by the next episode. But the thing I'd like to work on today is this guy right here. Every day I'm truffling. So it says when resource hogs are left in or on the correct soil type, they will dig up truffles and they can be collected and combined to create resources. So if we look up, I think it's at resource, you can see we've got these different truffles. And these truffles, oh my goodness, come on. Oh. See, this is why, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. This is why I don't like this Windows game bar and stuff like that up. I normally disable this, and I needed to do that real quick. Thank you. Back up. There we go. So basically, I turn that off on the Windows 10, and I turn it on when I'm playing Bedrock so I can get a screenshot and stuff like that. Anyway, these truffles right here, so let's just look up steel, okay? Steel ingot. Right here. This thing can be made from 4 truffles. We make 1 for 4 truffles. So if we can get ourselves, a supply of truffles, we can also subsidize our ingot collection. To make the resource hogs that we need, you guys already kind of seen it, we need to make these mud buckets. So with some dirt, water, and a prismarine crystal, we can make a prismarine bucket and use this on a pig to convert it to a resource hog. So what we're going to do is we're going to create, I don't know how many, if any, buckets of water I have in here, but I do have this diamond bucket. Let's go ahead and make, I don't know, a couple more of these. I didn't need to put these in here. It will do it from this. And we're going to take these guys, and we're going to go into our s'mores factory. Let's actually put this guy back up in here. It did not like that. I'm going to go into our s'mores factory, and we're going to fill this up with water. Okay, so we got the buckets all made up. I've actually made 1 bucket of mud here. And basically, we should be able just to shift click that in. It doesn't like the bucket. So we're going to grab this guy. These stacked up because they've got 10 out of 10, and this one only has 9. So we're going to go ahead and use that like that. Aquamarine will do the same thing. And this is what it is. It's just going to be a bunch of me doing these different crafts, and this is why I'm glad I have the aquamarine. I can throw this in my inventory, and then we can do the soul sand one if I actually have soul sand. That's awesome. And we can go down the line. Let's see. Cobalt dust. That's something I don't have. Nope. Okay, cobalt dust is just cobalt crushed. And we should, come on, thank you. We should be able to just go over here in the manufactory that we set up. Nice and simple. Rammed earth. That's interesting. Place the cobalt dust like that, and bam, we've got our bucket of cobalt. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got soul sand, cobalt. Next one is ender pearl. So we need an ender carrot, which is an eye of ender and a carrot. So let's craft ourselves an eye of ender. I should have some carrots in here. I do. And finally, this. Put the bucket of water in here, and done. Now I'm going to craft up a bunch of these and then see, is this a cheesy way to get a bunch of iron buckets for nothing? Could be. Ooh, this requires a block of manulin. A block of manulin is a bunch of manulin, so I need 9 pieces of manulin, which means I need 9 pieces of iridite, and we're going to need 9 pieces of cobalt. Please click out. There we go. It's weird when you're inside this simple storage network. You've got to like left click somewhere here, and then you can easily escape anytime you're using the table. Now this thing here, we're going to need to turn our signal high to make sure it doesn't take anything out. We will take out our upgrades out of this manufactory. We'll place them in here. We will throw in our iridite and our cobalt, and this will create our manulin. So I'm going to run through and make a bunch of these buckets, as many as I can carry in my inventory, and then I'll show you guys the little setup I have for the hogs. Inventory's full, and I've still got pretty much from this line quartz all the way down to redstone. We got a few of these crafted up. One of the weird ones was this sapphire, wherever it is. Right here, sapphire. If we look at the recipes for that, it wanted sapphire, but it doesn't tell you how to get this. So I clicked through all of this, and we couldn't figure it out. I went to uses and looked, and I saw this sapphire dust. Clicked on that, or I'm sorry, recipe for this, and there's a sapphire ore, which we have been getting just a little bit of it from our miner in the Twilight Forest, and I just set up a couple pieces here and mined them up and got the sapphire. But let's go into this little compact machine here, and I'll show you guys what we have set up. And what we have set up is a workforce, basically, of hogs. We built a bunch of pig seeds, and I did a floor up here as well. I like the layout of this one a lot better than this one, but I just didn't want to redo this whole thing. So we can now take these buckets, and we should be able to... Yep. No dig block needs dirt. Okay, let's... Oops, sorry, pig. Why is there, like, 2 of these? Sorry, guys. I did not mean to plant more than those. Anyway, no diggable block. So this needs stone. This needs dirt, which means I'm going to have to take the grass out from around it. We don't really need all of these resources, but we're going to need what they give us just for the achievement. There we go. So he needs stone. These actually do give us buckets. That's crazy. So this guy needs dirt. This guy needs stone. He needs sand. He needs soul sand. Let's see. He needs soul sand. Needs end stone. So we're going to have 2 in here just because. This one needs soul sand as well. Needs soul sand. So we're going to need to get some sand, soul sand, stone, and regular dirt. He needs clay. Needs stone. Stone. I must have planted way too many of these pigs when I was just flying through here trying to get this set up. No big deal. He needs stone. Yeah, we planted way too many of these guys. Needs dirt. Also stone. You need stone. You need stone. You need stone. And you need stone. Okay, so we need to get some soul sand, stone, looks like a piece of clay, a couple of different things. We'll change as many pigs as we can in here. Oh, you know what it was when I broke these? Maybe it replanted. I don't know, because I didn't plant this many um guys. Sultan. Yeah, it looks like we need a bunch of stone. So we'll finish these 4 out. That's a cool looking pig. Nickel. Glass. And obsidian. Okay, so my choice for grass kind of sucks because these guys that need dirt are going to need just dirt. But it looks like I need to go get some stone, and I need to get some soul sand, and I need to get, I guess, regular dirt. I need a truffle of no diggable block. Yeah, let me go get a few things, and we'll see what we can do about getting these guys digging. Test completed on this guy right here. It says it can dig for truffles. So I'm kind of going through replacing the grass. I thought the grass would be cool. Obviously, I don't want it to spread to the dirt here. So this guy needs stone. So what I'm going to do is I come in here and push this guy into the corner, and then we'll replace this with this chiseled cobblestone that we have. And then we'll use this guy, the stone, place it here, and now he's good. This guy needs dirt. This guy needs stone as well. So we will kind of push him over there. They won't fall into these fence block areas, but I don't want. Please go. I don't want them falling down into this block. It's going to be a little bit difficult um, with the guys I have upstairs. And then you need sand, so let's go ahead and change this out, this out. How do I get... let's go ahead and just... do something like that, and let's get these off our hotbar. Throw that over there. This guy needs sand, so we will do no diggable block. And now he's good. So, quit hitting the buttons. These guys, I'm hoping that removing the grass up to this point, this dirt won't change into grass. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a truffle. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. All right, buddy, get to the back. Now these, I believe, we can harvest with our hand, or we can harvest them like that. Sweet. So I've got 2 magnesium truffles, and I've got an osmium truffle, and that's it so far. So now it's come up with all of the different ones here. If we look through it, we can see that magnesium and osmium is not in place. So now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to a lot of... oh, I forgot end stone. And I need another clay block for you. Stone, stone, stone. I think there's one more. You need dirt, don't you? Yes, you do. and you need stone. So this guy is going to be another one of those ones that we have to worry about the potential of the grass changing. So we're going to change some blocks around his area. I'm hoping to not have to change all of them. And I don't know why I don't just do that. And nice. Okay. So I'm going to go through here and obviously get these guys set up. I need to go grab a couple pieces of endstone and another piece of clay here. We're just going to hang out. Let's see, the osmium guy. Oh, magnesium's done. That should have knocked off the dirt on our little list here. Prismarine. Okay, let's look. Prismarine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 8th one down below cobalt. And now it's gone. Okay, so this shouldn't take any time at all to get the different resources that we need. I see you hiding that. Okay, so I think we've gotten a truffle from everybody on this side. That's cool. Now I got to keep track of this, change all of these guys up, craft the rest of the buckets, and finish up all of the stuff upstairs. I've placed in all of the pigs. I have placed in all of the different items required for truffles to be dug. And I've actually collected all of the truffles from this bottom layer of piggies. So we've got a very limited list of things that we need. Now, the rest of them are up here. And we can start in this corner with the glass and start collecting these truffles. So I wish I would have looked at this mod at the very beginning or early stages of the game, because there are certain materials that you can get with the trees, in which we are growing a ton of those, but there are certain materials that you can only get in other ways, and one of those ways is the resource hogs. Things like uranium. Obviously, we can get, what is it, manulin. Platinum is another one that we can get a pretty good, or from the pigs. Manulin we can get from our trees, but we would have to set up a machine to take the ardite and cobalt that we are getting and turn that into manulin. So anyway, the materials that we're looking at are the uranium and the platinum that we could use this for mostly. But to finish out the quest, we're going to go ahead and mine all of these truffles. Now, there is also an automated way to do this. Obviously, this is modded. There's always a way to do things like that. So if we look inside here, Cyclic provides us this controlled miner right here. Very easy to craft, just an observer, a couple blocks of lapis, some diamond, obsidian, and a magma block. And it's a configurable miner. You can give it a tool, set its height and range, and then it has a whitelist and blacklist feature. So with a little bit of pipage, we could collect all of the different truffles from these guys and turn them into blocks. Now this right here was a cool buy for the seared bricks. It is the dried bricks, and let's look that up right now. So this is crafted with 4 of these dried bricks, and these are simply drying clay on the drying rack. It's a cool block. I like the texture of it. It looks just like bricks, but tan in color instead of the pink. Yeah. So just a few more hogs here to harvest from. Actually, I got about half the room to go. And that'll complete this quest, and then we only have a few left to go. But those quests are going to be a pain. Please get off the truffle, sir. Thank you. He was protecting it. It's his truffle. No, it's been a while since we've actually been back on Sky Factory. I completed all of the pigs and placing down the stone and sand and all of that stuff, and then we just haven't played for a while. Been playing a lot of Truly Bedrock. Give myself a little break and come back to Sky Factory for a little bit. Thought it would be a nice little break. That's why we haven't had a video in a couple of weeks. Plus, we've been pushing real hard to get the base work done over on Truly Bedrock. I'm really, really excited about the progress that we have made. Now, before we mine these last two piggies, good. We need electrum and nickel. This should be electrum. That should be nickel. Looks like we did make them all, and we have collected them all. So we should get the achievement after collecting this one. Bam! Every day I'm truffling. That's oh, some of these quest names are quite hilarious. Okay, please, thank you. So now these truffles. Oh, it does this every time. This one right here. No, sapphire. Where's a good one? Boron, uranium. Uranium, here we go. We can use this. We could get 4 truffles to get 1 uranium dust. We could take that uranium dust, and I believe it's a 1-for-1 smelt, but I thought... Nope, it is just a 1-for-1 smelt. I thought there was a way we could break it down and double it, but we could use the truffles for that purpose. Come on, get all in there. But that would take a lot of setup. So if we look at our advancement tab here, we've got this fill the black hole unit. We've got some things with nuclear craft. This is matter overdrive. We've got this guy right here, and then we have the ultimate singularity. I did complete this quest. I did just jump into creative and give myself a bunch of those singularities because I didn't want to spend a ton of time waiting for the singularities to come by. So, wrong thing. Our emerald supply is sitting just under 10k, and that actually should be boosted up. I believe that's one of the singularities we're missing in the ultimate singularity. We are missing the steel singularity, the uranium one, the platinum, signalum, electrum, indurium, or I'm sorry, lumium, manulin, and then we have the rest. So manulin, we could, let's look at this real quick. We have the ardite. We almost have the cobalt, so we could do the manulin one. The steel is coal and iron, so we have the coal and we have the iron. The platinum and uranium one is going to be pretty impossible for us to do. Signalum, there is a way you can craft up the signalum blend with destabilized redstone, silver, and copper. You can also make, where is it, these Shibuchi alloy with some destabilized redstone, and these are made in the alloy furnace with copper and silver. We can make a bunch of these ingots and then just put some redstone to them. The lumium ingots are going to be a whole different story. The lumium blend is pulverized tin, pulverized silver, and then energized glowstone. This energized glowstone, I really don't know how to get it. Let's go back. Molten lumium. Alloying, so tin, silver, and energized glowstone. Energized glowstone is simply melting glowstone. It looks, yeah. Glowstone, get you energized glowstone. So yeah, that could be a whole different thing there. Indurium, once again, this is a crazy thing. It's lead, platinum, and then ender pearls melted down. So a lot of these things are going to be a pain, but that's going to do it for us today. We're going to stop right here with the pigs completed. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We had fun growing a bunch of pigs. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing if you're new, and I will see you on the next one.